Well, today, it's a Friday, the 3rd day of July, 2020. Yeah, Independence Day tomorrow. And I suppose I can tell you, now that you're aware there will be no Freedom Fest, I should tell you, we had booked the Rolling Stones to appear live at Freedom Fest. Yeah, the Stones were booked to appear at Freedom Fest. We had to cancel. Yeah. And, maybe next year. Okay? Yeah, I'll miss them. Well, you never know. At Mick's age and the way he's lived his life, you just hope there will be a next year. Yeah, and without Freedom Fest, a lot of people are going to be celebrating their own fireworks show, right? Well, I have a suggestion, okay? Now, first off, safe and sane fireworks. Yeah, the legal ones, they're great. Yeah, they're safe. Yeah, don't be an idiot. You stick with them. But there are people that, they're bringing in the skyrockets and all the other stuff. Yeah, be careful with that. But remember, doctors say if you blow off your fingers, immediately put them on ice. Yeah, that way, years from now, you can take them out of the freezer and show them to people when you tell the story. Okay? Yeah, just a caution, word of caution. July 4th, we celebrate as Independence Day. Yeah, the independence from England, right? Yeah, it was going great. Yeah, then I wonder what happened. Anymore, I have a feeling July 4th is a day of celebration in England. Yeah, why not? Birthdays today. Our big shot birthdays. Actor Michael Cole of the Mod Squad is 80. Not so mod anymore, is he? Singer Judith Durham of The Seekers, 77. Actor Kurtwood Smith is 77. For whatever reason, his name always reminds me of Durwood Kirby. You remember him? Gary Moore's sidekick? Yeah, okay. Writer Dave Barry is 73. Funny guy. Actress Betty Buckley is 73. My mother was Betty Buckley. This is not the same Betty Buckley. Betty Buckley is a big Broadway star. My mother, a big star among her 8 children. Actress Jan Smithers is 71. She was Bailey Quarters on WKRP in Cincinnati. Actor Bruce Altman is 65. Montel Williams, 64. Tom Cruise is short. Oh, he's 58. Actor Thomas Gibson is 58. Actress Hunter Tylo is 58. Actress Connie Nielsen, 56. Actress Yardley Smith, 56. Actress Shawnee Smith is 51. Actress, singer Audra McDonald is 50. Actress Andrea Barber is 44. Actress Olivia Munn, 40. Actress Shoshana Stern is 40. Actor Grant Rosenmeyer is 29. And actor Kelsey Batalan is 25. We've got local birthdays coming up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
But what do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert.
School.
Having dinner with friends.
Take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
Taking a look at our local birthdays today. Adriana Camarena, Yvette Aguilar, Linda Fenley Martinez, Martha Henderson, Art Garcia, Josefina Gonzalez, Stacy Gallagher, Teresa Dukes, Tyrette Gray, Angelique Hill, Carolina Smothers, Jaden Vasquez, and Kensington Keating. Happy birthday to each and every one of them. and many happy returns. And tomorrow we will celebrate birthdays, and I'm always reminded. Yeah, Conrad Harrison celebrated on the 4th of July. What a great guy he was. And we miss Conrad. If you knew Conrad, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, 4th of July, and it's one of those things that just kind of sticks in my mind, as does Conrad. Did we mention today is Fried Clam Day? Let's hear it for the fried clams. Personally, yeah, I'd rather have, linguine with clam sauce, but what the heck. And it's also Plastic Bag Free Day. Okay, yeah, let's free ourselves of those nasty plastic bags. Oh, well. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and tomorrow, of course, the 4th of July, a time for Americans to remember their history. Had the good fortune, I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, lived there till I was 9 before we moved to Michigan, but Reading is about 50 miles from Philadelphia. And so I've had the opportunity to visit Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell and Ben Franklin's house and Betsy Ross's house and all the other neat things in Philadelphia, where the Continental Congress was meeting when the Declaration of Independence was signed. Yeah, and it's a great place to go to. Take the kids, take the grandkids, and visit Philadelphia, Boston, and Washington. Skip New York. Nobody cares about New York. Okay, we've got news right now. We've got to look at World in California news headlines, and they are brought to you this morning by your friends and neighbors at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock Air Conditioning is your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Update. For a lot of Americans, it'll be a 4th of July without the party. Parts of South Florida, coastal Texas have closed beaches. Governor Greg Abbott has done an about-face and imposed new rules for face masks.
COVID is spreading like never before.
Yesterday's 52,000 propelled a 64% increase in new coronavirus cases since Memorial Day. Correspondent Chris Van Cleve.
Millions of people are going to travel for the 4th of July. Hundreds of thousands will do it by air. And we went on our first work trip in nearly 4 months. And even from the point we started packing, it was different. You're grabbing hand sanitizer and masks, gloves, even safety glasses.
Some Canadians say they're being harassed by people who think they're American. A woman who moved to Houston for work 20 years ago tells the CBC people have glared at her and flipped her the bird, convinced she's brought COVID back to Canada with her. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. After halting indoor operations for more businesses in 19 counties across the state, Governor Gavin Newsom is applauding the level of cooperation in those areas with the new restrictions, reminding everyone to be safe this holiday weekend.
We have seen over the course of the last 14 days our positivity rate now rise to 6.3%.
The governor announcing the launching of a public awareness campaign aimed at getting people to wear face masks. Average for a gallon of gas in California, $3.07 this holiday weekend, up a penny from last week, varying around the state.
You'll find the cheapest averages in Modoc County at $2.81, and you'll find the highest averages in Mono County at $3.83.
Aldo Vasquez with AAA. Couples should be cautious of waves if they choose to take their wedding photos at a beach. One couple in Laguna Beach in California learned that the hard way. Video capturing them being swept off a giant rock where they were taking photos into the ocean. Lifeguards had to rescue them, but they were not hurt. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, you call Lock Air Conditioning today.
At Walgreens, we know summer may look a little different this year. That's why we've made it easier to enjoy the moments you do make with new, safer ways to shop. Now you can shop online and pick up in our drive-thru or curbside and safely keep your summer going. This week, 12-pack Coca-Cola or Pepsi products are 3 for $9.99. Walgreens. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
At JCPenney, we know you miss us, and we miss you. So, what if we said we had a store that's open all day, every day? We do. It's jcp.com or the JCPenney app. Need a swimsuit? We've got them. Something new and cute for summer? Look no further. Exclusive JCPenney brands plus your favorite national brands? Yes and yes. Check our site for the latest coupons. And when you spend $49 or more, standard shipping is free. JCPenney. Exclusions apply. See jcp.com for details.
It's page one of the local news, page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Well, the number of COVID-19 related deaths in Imperial County has reached 100. The latest information from the Imperial County Public Health Department shows that the number of individuals who have tested positive for the coronavirus jumped up 319 over the period from Wednesday to Thursday, going from 6,523 on Wednesday to 6,842 on Thursday. The number of active cases also went up from 972 on Wednesday to 1,229 on Thursday, an increase of 257. And as we pointed out, the death toll went up 3 from 97 to 100 over the same period. Coming up at 8:30 this morning, I'll be visiting with Imperial County Public Health Director Jeanette Angulo and Veronica Rodriguez, Director of Social Services for Imperial County. And we will be discussing the COVID-19 amended health order and other issues. The Kxo City Council reorganized and more. Here's George.
It turned out to be more than anticipated. During the meeting, outgoing Mayor Bill Hodge turned over the gavel to Rosie Fernandez, who became the new mayor of Kxo. Councilman Morris Risen was named mayor pro tem, and they sent the new councilman to his seat, Camilo Garcia. That was all on the agenda. What was not on the agenda was the resignation of city manager. Reading a prepared statement, David Dale said he was resigning to accept an engineering position with a former employer. City Council wasted no time in naming a replacement. Council named Assistant City Manager Miguel Figueroa as the new city manager. The council did not say if it would be interim or permanent. Legal counsel said a contract would be drawn up and presented at a later date. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43. It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Well, the eastbound Interstate 8 Imperial Avenue on and off ramps will be closed beginning at 9 p.m. Monday. Crews will begin work on Stage 1 construction of the interchange project. That will see the existing bridge and eastbound on and off ramps removed, with a new structure and on and off ramps in both directions built. The project will allow the City of El Centro's extension of Imperial Avenue south of the freeway. Well, expect some long waits if you're heading to Mexicali. George Gale has more.
If you're going to Mexicali, it may take a while. Mexicali officials are once again conducting what they call sanitation inspections on all vehicles traveling south. The purpose is an attempt to curb the transmission of COVID-19. Beginning Thursday and continuing through the 4th of July weekend, all vehicles going into Mexicali will be stopped. Passengers will have their temperatures taken. Only 2 in a vehicle will be allowed. If they have a temperature or show any other signs of COVID exposure, they will be turned back. They will be looking for illegal importation of beer and other contraband. In previous sanitary inspections, traffic has backed up to Jasper Road and beyond, creating 3 to 4 hour waits, sometimes even longer. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that's it for page 1 of the local news. Page 1 of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. And in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Celebrate America's independence at the 4th of July Celadon at El Centro Motors. Interest rates as low as 0% APR, cashback bonuses, up to 84 months financing, and the lowest prices of the year. Oh, top dollar paid for your trade-in. The 4th of July Celadon. Your chance to save like never before. Shop smart, shop safe, and save big. El Centro Motors. It's that easy. Not all buyers will qualify for all programs. See dealer for details. It's page 2 of the local news. Page 2 brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning. Well, they're taking care of fire victims. George Gale has that story.
Donations have been more than expected. George Prieto with the Calipatria Chamber of Commerce says Valley residents have been more than generous in their donations to help the many displaced families victims of the massive fire that swept through Nyland last Sunday into Monday morning. Prieto has put together a list of the displaced, and he is asking anyone who would like to sponsor or adopt a family for direct contact donations. Anyone interested should contact him at 760-274-4012. In the meantime, Forgotten Angels in Nyland and the Nyland Chamber of Commerce are providing hot meals and other amenities to those who lost their homes in that fire. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the California Highway Patrol investigating an early morning accident. The accident eastbound Interstate 8 east of Silsby Road. According to initial information, a vehicle ran off the roadway. There were significant injuries. The eastbound lanes shut down for about half an hour for a Reach air ambulance to evacuate the injured. And the Imperial County Public Health Department has announced that 2 additional mosquito pools have tested positive for St. Louis encephalitis, with 1 pool also testing positive for West Nile virus. The mosquito pools were collected in the city of Imperial near La Paz Road, near South Palm Avenue in Brawley, and near West Main Street in El Centro. The sample from Brawley tested positive for both viruses. The Public Health Department's Vector Control Program has approximately 31 mosquito traps placed in strategic areas throughout the county, mostly within city limits. The traps are checked several times a week, and mosquito pools are collected weekly to check for the viruses. KXO News Time, 7:49.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
According to the National Weather Service, as high pressure builds into the region, a warming trend will allow the temperatures to climb back above normal by this weekend and continue well into next week. A drying trend beginning this weekend will not favor storm development for the 4th of July weekend or through the early part of next week. 106 our high yesterday, 74 the low. Sunny today with a high near 105 and light winds. Clear tonight with a low around 80. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, Independence Day. It'll be sunny with a high near 109 and light winds. Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 111, light wind. We have 86 degrees already downtown, 33% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services. KXO Radio and the Imperial Valley Business Recovery Task Force ask that you take the pledge. Commit to keeping yourself and our community safe and help fight the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Doing this will mean reopening of more businesses and a return to more normal activities. The pledge: I pledge to support local business. I pledge to abide by the standards outlined by the businesses I frequent. I pledge to protect my community by taking responsibility for my actions. I pledge to wash my hands according to CDC recommendations. I pledge to wear my face covering properly when visiting businesses. I pledge to respect social distancing of 6 feet and refrain from gathering in groups. I pledge to do my part and make a difference in the valley. Take the pledge. Help our Imperial Valley recover. And right now, it's sports time. Well, tomorrow, it's Independence Day, right? It's also the first of 2 free fishing days in California. Well, great way to celebrate the 4th of July and Independence Day. You get to fish for free. All the rules apply, but you do not have to have a fishing license tomorrow. Regulations such as bag and size limits, gear restrictions, and so forth, they do apply, but you don't need the license. Take the kids fishing. Lift every voice and sing, traditionally known as the Black National Anthem, is expected to be performed live or played before every Week 1 NFL game. And the league is considering a variety of other measures during the upcoming season to recognize victims of police brutality, according to a source familiar with the league's discussions. The song would be performed before the Star-Spangled Banner, according to sources. And if the NFL is able to conduct a 2020 season, players will participate under a number of coronavirus-related restrictions on the field and off. That could mean playing in specially designed face masks and potential fines for off-field activities that lead to the spread of the virus. Big news. Valley Dry Cleaning, now in Imperial. Valley Dry Cleaners, the Imperial Valley's very best, is now at 116 South Imperial Avenue, right next to Humble Farmer Brewing in Imperial. Now, it's a bigger, brand new location that means Valley Dry Cleaning can serve you better. Valley Dry Cleaning, now at 116 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Yes, they do offer curbside pickup and delivery. And speaking of pickup and delivery, they will pick up and deliver your dry cleaning at your place of business at no additional charge. Valley Dry Cleaning, the very best, right next to Humble Farmer Brewing in Imperial. That's 116 South Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Better parking, a brand new location that's bigger so they can serve you better. Valley Dry Cleaning, 116 South Imperial in Imperial, right next to Humble Farmer Brewing. Well, in other sports news, Rob Manfred, Major League Baseball commissioner, clarified yesterday the comments he made earlier in the week regarding negotiations the league had with the MLB Players Association about the length of the 2020 season. Yeah, Manfred says Major League Baseball will be lucky to complete the 60-game season. And Chase Kupka is back in the field at the Charity Open. The PGA Tour created an additional spot in the field next week for Koepka, the younger brother of four-time champion Brooks Koepka, after he chose to withdraw from the Travelers Championship due to being around a caddy who tested positive for the coronavirus. Well, that's it for Sports Time. Stick around. We've got financial news coming up.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. The U.S. stock markets are closed today in celebration of Independence Day, which is tomorrow, so why not take today off? European stocks were set to break a 4-session win streak today, with upbeat economic data overshadowed by persistent worries about rising virus cases in the U.S. The Stocks Europe 600 index dipped 0.6% on the heels of a near 2% gain yesterday. China's June Caixin Services Purchasing Managers Index rose to the highest level in more than a decade. As we said, U.S. markets will be closed today for the Independence Day holiday. That has kept volumes down on other markets. And the U.S. market's struggling a bit, and that despite news that the economy added 4.8 million jobs in June. An alarming rise in coronavirus infections across 40 of the 50 U.S. states, with the bulk in Florida, continues to worry investors. KXO News Time. 7:58.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 105 and light wind. Clear tonight, a low around 80. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, Independence Day, sunny with a high near 109 and light wind. We're holding at 86 degrees, 33% our relative humidity. The winds remain calm. Coming up, CBS News on the hour. And at about 8:30 this morning, we'll visit with Jeanette Angulo, Public Health Director for Imperial County, and also Veronica Rodriguez, Director of Social Services for Imperial County. That's at 8:30. You've been listening to Financial News and the Weather, brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley.
Hello, this is Ray Castillo, Supervisor District 5. I'm with Hopeville Mayor Jim Predmore. We're counting on you because when you complete your 2020 census, you're helping your community get better roads,
better schools, more emergency services, more community programs. You're helping to improve your quality of life and that of those around you. Complete your census today, online, by phone, or by mail. Make sure to count everyone in your home, including children.
We're counting on you to make Imperial Valley count.
KXO, El Centro, California. CBS News next, brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank. I'm Steve Kathan. Getting tough in South Florida. New moves because of a surge in coronavirus cases in the state. CBS's David Begnaud is there.
Miami-Dade County is racing to roll back their reopening. They've reimposed a curfew. They're rolling back the reopening of entertainment venues. Hospitalizations have more than doubled in the last 2 weeks, and nearly 1 out of every 4 tests being performed right now is coming back positive.
Florida reporting a new daily high yesterday, more than 10,000 cases, and another 9,500 this morning. The virus has tempered 4th of July enthusiasm in many parts of the country. This woman in Southern California tells us.
As a human being, and for myself, I won't be going, but I'll be able to watch from my condo. But this year, I don't think it's worth it.
Not worth it for fireworks. President Trump goes to Mount Rushmore today for fireworks. And about going out, CBS's Dr. John LaPook says,
outdoors is safer than indoors. If you're in a restaurant, I would have a lot of qualms about doing that, especially if it's indoors. Everything has to go right. There are so many different variables.
Britain says the U.S. has not made a formal request to interview Prince Andrew. Attention's turned to him after the arrest in New Hampshire of Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's former girlfriend, for allegedly luring girls for sexual abuse. Brad Edwards is a lawyer for some of Epstein's accusers.
Without Ghislaine, the Jeffrey Epstein that everybody grew to know, the monster that ultimately was able to gain access to dozens and dozens, if not over 100 female victims, he couldn't have existed. She created him.
Several people arrested in Portland, Oregon late last night after a demonstration got violent. Windows were broken at 2 government buildings. Some fires were set. Overseas, a mystery. CBS's Cammie McCormick tells us what we know.
The UN Nuclear Agency says it's detected slightly elevated levels of radioactivity today in northern Europe. It's unclear where it's coming from. The agency has contacted many countries and all say nothing has happened on their territory to explain it, although they are detecting the higher levels. The IAEA is stressing that the concentrations of particles are very low and pose no threat to human health or the environment.
An online video and messages claim responsibility for a fire at a nuclear site in Iran. It's one of the most highly guarded places in the country. Outside Phoenix overnight, police say a man fatally shot a bystander while robbing a gas station convenience store, then died in a shootout with someone else. Wall Street is quiet today. Markets are closed. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
At JCPenney, we know you miss us, and we miss you. So, what if we said we had a store that's open all day, every day? We do. It's jcp.com or the JCPenney app. Need a swimsuit? We've got them. Something new and cute for summer? Look no further. Exclusive JCPenney brands plus your favorite national brands? Yes and yes. Check our site for the latest coupons. And when you spend $49 or more, standard shipping is free. JCPenney. Exclusions apply. See jcp.com for details.
Tired of waking up hot and uncomfortable? Start sleeping cool on the Tempur-Breeze by Tempur-Pedic. It's engineered with a revolutionary cooling system that pulls excess heat away from your body to help you sleep deeper all night and wake up more refreshed every morning. During the Tempur-Pedic Summer of Sleep, save $500 on all Tempur-Breeze mattresses and experience your coolest sleep this summer with our best Breeze savings of the year. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
Pieces of history have turned up in an unexpected place in North Carolina's capital city.
The intrigue began when experts started opening a metal box found in the base of a Confederate statue removed from the grounds of the North Carolina State Capitol. A button from Confederate General Robert E. Lee's dress coat and a strand of hair from his horse are among the things found in the 125-year-old box. Jim Crisula, CBS News, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Well, Major League teams beginning work today in training camps for the start of the abbreviated season. Some instruction is going to be done remotely. Officials of some teams say they're convinced at least some fans will be allowed at games later on in the year. And there's word the Players Union doubled its liquid investments over the past 2 years as it braces for contract talks that could prompt a lockout in 2022. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice that you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
CBS News brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. For home, life, or auto insurance, call Julie today.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little tall on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230.
Let freedom ring. It's our salute to Independence Day.
It makes you proud to be an American.
As we celebrate America's birthday with a special 3-hour presentation produced by the CBS Radio Network and hosted by Gil Gross. There will be stories of little-known heroes who helped build our great nation. There will be fun facts, historical insights, July 4th cooking tips, and of course, how to stay safe in the COVID-19 world. Let freedom ring. Listen Friday evening from 6 till 9, Saturday from 7 till 10 p.m., and Sunday from noon till 3. Celebrate the 4th of July with us on AM 1230